Hey guys, what's up? Ice Storm here again with a brand new video series. I'm calling this Deep Thoughts with Ice Storm or Ice. And I'm going to start off first off telling you what my position will be for a new FSG and also what I think would be benefit from having a veto and voting system. So let me get started with what I want to do with the YouTube. So I'm going to be a director of the YouTube channel and I'm going to make a structure because I want the absolute best we could possibly be with this YouTube, and I'm using FaZe's structure because FaZe has obviously a great channel. They have great content, they have great scheduling, they're really on time and really good what they do. And so I just got a text. And I want to use theirs, so here's how it works. So I'm going to be a director, and below me are co-directors for East and West. Now, sorry my voice is a bit hoarse, guys, but for East and West, and under them, what the directors do, let's go ahead to explain this before I go further, is that they're going to be looking over the editors and the managers. They're also going to be doing a little bit of what the managers do, which is answer stuff on the YouTube comments, answer emails sometimes. They have free time, and, mostly they're going to be looking over, YouTube as in views, what works, what doesn't work. And also look at the Twitter every now and then. Under them are editors. Now editors, to their preference, they can have one or two. And they're mostly obviously going to be making montages, daytages, or whatever. Not themselves personally, but they're going to be editing together clips that, the clan sends in. Preferably with HD PVRs. Not PVRs, but with a capture card of some sort. Because obviously filming from a toaster isn't very good to the eyes or very appealing. But it's something I'm about to change as well. I told you I'm getting a new capture card. But this is how I want it to go. So there's going to be 2 or 1 editors depending on their preference. They're going to be editing videos, introducing videos mostly to the snipers and probably the league play masters, whatever, they're going to be joining our team. Not everybody's going to be getting this, obviously, but, people that we think will be very high, well-respected members will be. Under them, and not really under them, they're pretty much going to be at the same level, are managers. Managers are pretty much going to be the ones uploading the videos on a schedule. They're going to be looking at the comments, responding to comments on YouTube and Twitter, retweeting and all that. Looking at the email every so often, seeing if people want to GB, scrim, whatever, or join, which does happen sometimes. And altogether, that makes a triangle, and that's, it's a pretty good system. There's fairly few flaws in it. Sometimes it can be a little bit of miscommunication, but if you work together and you have that synergy between each other, it shouldn't be that hard. We're all freaking 15 to 19-year-old guys or girls. We should figure out how to freaking run a channel. You know what I'm saying? I've been in clans for 4.5 years rather, and I've only ran one YouTube channel. Not necessarily ran. I was a co-director. But moving on to the veto and voting system I want to imply. So I got this from the GOK voting system, also from the LHR voting system. And that is, there are 4 directors. Now, director of YouTubing can be one of them if, say, there is supposed to be 4 normal directors that are actually in the clan. The YouTube director is a backup in case one of the other directors cannot make it to the meeting, and they're going to be the partial, the partial judge, whatever. And in this light, they're going to make a decision. Let's say someone said, we believe that the founder or the co-founder should step down for whatever reason, whether that be, hostility towards other members, doing other people's job, which that's a big problem. If a lot of people do believe if you want to do something right, do it yourself. Well, if you're a founder, you have to let people do their job. If you do their job for them, they're never going to learn. They're just going to keep messing up, and they're going to feel like you don't trust them. Show them twice, they'll get it right. And if they don't, then obviously that position was not for them. It's just how it goes. The real world sucks. they're not ready for it, well, it's too bad for them. But oops, sorry guys, but let's say that it was a unanimous all 4 directors voted that there should be that he should step down. Then he must step down peacefully. Now let's say he gets aggressive, that can happen. I would be pretty kind of pissed off too if someone said, "We're taking the clan that you made from you because you're screwing it up." First thing that's going to happen is they're going to go into denial, and then they're going to get pride struck, which pretty much means they're going to start defending themselves, saying, "It's my clan. I started this from scratch. You can't take this from me." At that point, he is just an individual. He can't claim the rest of everybody else as his own. That's just not right. And so that's where the isolation method comes in. And the isolation method was mostly used in LHR. What they did was they kept that person away because there was actually multiple founders because we had one because LHR was a worldwide community. There was one in the U.S., Canada, the UK, which is, there was one in England. We didn't really have one in Ireland, but we had one in Scotland. We had another one in Australia. So one of them said, "You can't take this from me. I started this part of the branch by myself. I'm like blacklisting or whatever." In that case, they get isolated. Everybody does not communicate with him until he comes back to speaking agreement, or he's completely kicked out. Which in that case, everybody cuts ties with him. He's no longer. Then the next step is obviously voting the next person who is right to take the job. Now, a lot of people think the co-founder should take it. Well, some people might not believe the co-founder should take it. Some people believe the co-founder's not ready yet, and they might have someone else that might be a better founder. And guys, founder is just a rank. To be honest with you, founders, sometimes clans you go to, when they say they're the founder, that could be the 3rd, 4th, or 5th founder. They could have went through multiple founders. Founder is just a rank. Founders are just founders. There's nothing to them. And a lot of people don't like it when people say that, but it's true. They're just a rank. They're just a number. It really doesn't matter. But this now, how the veto works is, let's say, totally skipping over guys, but running low on film time here, but skipping over, let's say someone wants to take, let's say they want to change the YouTube channel. Now, this has to go through, obviously, the director of the YouTube channel, but also the founder, because he also has parts in the YouTube, because it's his clan, he knows what's best for the clan. He can veto that, unless it's a, for, complete, all division leaders think is all good. It's a 4 unanimous vote. Everybody wants to change. In that case, you can call for a recount, or the best option is just let it happen. Therefore, at that point, it's the YouTube director's job to decide how this is going to be implemented onto the clan's YouTube or Twitter, whatever they're saying should be changed. This stuff could be as simple as changing the bio of a Twitter, just simply. Not saying that has to be something to be voted about, but if something has been stuck to where they're not going to move anything unless it goes to a vote, then, that's just how it's going to happen. There are some clans out there that do it like that. They vote on everything, which I don't think that you really have to vote on everything, but there's some things, obviously, there should be votes on. Now, let's say there's a 2-2 split, rather, between no and yes. At that point, division leaders or the co-founder will then make a choice, unless it obviously is about someone, a co-founder or a founder, being to step down. If it was that in which they were voting on founder to step down, that would go to the clan as a whole and to DIB leaders sending mass messages through the squad tags asking, yes or no, do you want this person to step down? And unanimous vote over a majority will get the answer of yes or no, obviously. But this gameplay is winding down, guys. I rambled on quite a lot. If you guys did enjoy this video, please like it. If you have anything you want me to talk about in this series, or you have a class or gameplay you want me to play, or a game type you want to play, comment below. If you're not subscribed, subscribe now. I kind of got most of the stuff I wanted to talk about out the way. I know it's pretty patchy, but I was hoping that some of the higher ups will listen to me. I hope they realize that my rank is just not something they could just scuff at. I'm low in rank here, but I have been very seasoned in every other clan I've been in, so hopefully I'll have some people, in my corner at least. I'm not asking for this to take full effect. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. This Ice Storm signing off, and peace.